Okay, Oliveira. All right, so he showed up, I don't know, what, about a year ago maybe?
13 months, 2 weeks.
13 months, 2 weeks. All right, so he was probably there when it was like me, Sarn Allen, Rico, watching. He kind of came in on the tail end. It was like 5 of us in the shop. Now we got fucking a ton of people in the shop. So we pulled it together, we did it. I would say Oliveira is probably the only guy that can make jump logs look hard. Right? This dude will look at a binder for 18 hours a day. Nothing's changed. My shit's still not updated. but apparently he's the hardest worker in the shop. He's always flipping through a binder. No, but he's done a great job. He's done a great job. We appreciate all your effort. Colonel Vera, I need one more jump. So you're not done yet. But yeah, I guess we got something for you here. Don't know if you deserve it. All right, here you go. Come on up. All right, it reads, Jesus, the Savior, parachutist, Oliveira, 1st Psychological Operations Battalion, Airborne, Battalion, Horticulture Experiment, what? Experiment Station Manager and S3 Jump Master Extraordinaire, February 2020 to February 2021. Though you rarely arrived on time, you were always there when we needed you. Sadly, your time with us has receded as fast as your hairline. And so now you turn to greener fields. There were no jump masters before you, and there shall be none after. Isaiah 43:10.
We're
trying to get a speech.
All right. Hey guys, thank you so much for this. Sarn Allen for putting it together. I've never received anything like this. It's amazing. It's so true what you said. You know, I honestly never really felt like I actually belong in a team like I do now, and I learned so much. I know we had a lot of bad days, a couple of good days, but we learned a lot from being here. I learned more here than I did at the deployed or at the companies, honestly. So I take that with me. I thank every single one of you for supporting, helping, teaching me something along the way. And I'll see you guys out there, hopefully in the next deployment, hopefully going back to the line company, so I'm not going anywhere, I'll be here. All right, thank you guys.
Oh yeah.
All right, Rico Rivera. Oh no, every time I do this, I think that's why they have me do it, because I try to like roast people a little bit. Make it interesting. All right, so Rivera, probably the same time you came in, around the same time Jesus did. Took us 6 months to figure out that you actually worked there. You were to schools, right? Yeah, that's right. Because he went to every school to make sure that it was a good school for all of us. I don't know how many people went to a school, but he definitely went to all of them. So that's good. But no, seriously, hard worker. I mean, Delta Force operator. I hope your plaque says something about 360 security, because this dude always comes in with like a story that's as simple as like a fender bender and turns it into he had to call in a 9-line medic. All right, this dude is an operator beyond operators. And he's got the Bionic Bee now, so he's ready to go. No, but great hard worker. I mean, honestly, you did language and schools, so he definitely pulled that together for us. Again, one of those guys it was like 5 of us in the shop, had to do a whole lot with just a little bit. And anything I asked him, he did it. So I really appreciate all your hard work and efforts. For sure. All right, this one's gonna be interesting. Oh, damn. Put 9s on this shit. All right. POI, all right, what is that?
Petty Officer First Class.
Petty Officer First Class Rico. Yeah, that's right. He was a Navy SEAL too. All right, the Wolf of Psyop Street, Rivera Franco. 1st Psychological Operations Battalion, Airborne, February 2020 to February 2021. S3 language and always go on to schools in CO. Yes. Your negligence while handling school packets is eclipsed. Holy shit. Alright, is eclipsed only by your total lack of customer service.
I can slam that phone, man.
I forgot to mention that. Oh, shit. Alright, thank you, Staff Sergeant Oliveira, for picking up. Wow, fuck that up. says Oliveira.
No, it's on purpose. It's on purpose. Because he was coming down while I was going.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Staff Sergeant Oliveira, for picking up this guy's slack while he was fucking off at SEER. Touchstone, SFWC.
Special Forces Foreign Weapons Course.
Okay. Your dedication to Rico's duties. Coming of the NCO Corps. Good move with the knee thing. I might also malinger right with my team to the motion. Wow.
Y'all like him, man.
Schools for me, but not for thee. Rico Rivera, 2020.
I like it. School for me, not for me.
Wow.
I really appreciate it, guys. First coming into battalion staff, I had no experience. I had no idea how things worked up here.
We know.
It's a lot for me to take in and understand. But looking back at it, I'm actually grateful in a way because it has forced me to step up to things that typically maybe some other people wouldn't want to do, whether if it's briefing higher ranking people, whether if it's briefing certain things and important things. And I like the fact that being in battalion, I have been able to get a better knowledge of how things work, why the decisions are made, and how decisions are going to be either impacted on us to be able to plan better and do things better and efficiently. I look forward to going back to a team, hopefully a regional, once this baby gets fixed up. And I'll be back, out there, full security, full Delta, call me, I'll be there. So I appreciate it. Remember, school's for me, not for these. Thank you, guys.
Perfect.
So it's him to roast you now.
Hey, so first and foremost, Tim, I appreciate you asking me to talk on Vince's behalf because this gives me one final opportunity to talk shit in front of a large audience. All right, so first and foremost, Vince, you and I, we go back. We have a very special relationship. Played on the softball team together. He didn't really play. He kind of sat in the bench, but so we had a lot of conversations there. That stemmed our friendship, right? I think I spent more time in the S3 fucking off with you playing basketball than I did in the S2 doing my actual job. Somehow I became honorary S3. We played a lot of mini basketball together. That you were kind of good at, but if you were half as good as your job, then you still I'm gonna highlight this conversation as well, right?
No, I need it.
You definitely know how to dress. We'll give you that. Kind of like a Target model, but still pretty good. And you can pound White Claws like a motherfucker, which makes you the heaviest drinking female captain. But all jokes aside, David, one of the things that I've appreciated about you the most is the fact that you don't look at rank and you treat everybody like an equal. You've never made anybody feel like they were beneath you. You always treated everybody like a peer, and I think that makes you one of the better leaders here. Sad to see you go. I know we had great times, and I know we'll continue to have great times. And I know whatever you're going to do in the future, you're going to be successful at. So I appreciate the time that I spent with you, and I'm sure everybody else as well. But without further ado, so Captain Vince E. McCormick, Assistant Operations Officer for Psychological Operations Battalion from January 2019 to November 2020. It is truly a unique quality when a leader can relate to all under their authority and be both friend and mentor. On behalf of the soldiers of the 1st Battalion S3, it's been a pleasure working with you for the past 2 years. Good luck in your future, and know that you will always be remembered by those who knew you and served with you. Your medical host. To the real player. So Captain Vince E. McCormick, 1st Psychological Operations Battalion, miniature basketball champion, Shiesty Ducks OIC, Space Ranger 3 Yankee slotted, Galactic Mission Commander Liaison. From the soldiers of the Battalion Operations Staff S3, it was a great pleasure and honor working alongside one of the finest officers the Army has ever produced. Unfortunately, Major Leisenberg had to leave and you took his place. You did an okay job, his replacement. If you ever need any money or some food, I'm sure one of us can help you out. I'm not going to notice.
Alright, I can keep this so I can practice some more. Alright, well, it's been fun. You guys need me to come back and talk about more shit to you guys. I'm always there. I appreciate it. So, shit, it's been like 2 years since we've been in S3 now. Like I said, there was like a group of us where it was like me and 4 NTOs, 5 NTOs, maybe at the most, right? So I'm glad to see that the S3 has tons of captains, tons of NCOs, because there was times where I'm pretty sure I think I like tried to talk shit to you guys, and it was like, yo, we need to get this shit under control, because there's way too much fucking work, and everybody wants to fuck around, right? I used to go to Major Renault and be like, yo, I need somebody else. He's like, empower your guys, empower your guys. I'm like, they're all new. What am I gonna empower them with, right? So, anyway, that's my little rant for that. But we pulled it through, we made it out, right? We held it down. Now we got plenty of help, plenty of people doing jobs that they can do well. So I appreciate my time in the S3. Probably the worst job I've ever had in the military. But you guys have made it. You guys have made it special to me. All right, so I'll always remember that. I'm sure in the future I'll find an office full of flags and degenerates to work with. So, thank you. All right, we eating pizza or what?
Yeah.